Monarch women's soccer fans, welcome to the latest edition of In Hindsight with head women's soccer coach at Old Dominion University, Angie Hind. Coach, greetings to you.
Greetings, my friend.
I see another one-goaler, another tough match, Conference USA style at home, a 1-0 loss to Middle Tennessee. Tell us about that match.
Yeah, it was a competitive game. We knew it would be. You know, they're a good team. Every game in our conference is a good game, Ted. And so there wasn't so much in it. I thought first half we were excellent. I thought we were very good, probably the best half that we've played. And then the second half they scored early, and here we go again. You know, and we just couldn't put the ball in the net, to be quite honest. So we're in a tough spot now. We're kind of backs to the wall, and we have spent a lot of time over the weekend reflecting a little bit as a program. And really the bottom line is we've got to find a way, because we're playing well. We're working our socks off. I can't fault them in any way for that. And I don't think it's necessarily anything specific. It's just we got to get more goals, more clear-cut chances, and make it count.
One of the things I noticed looking at the box score from the game against Middle Tennessee was 7 offsides. Is that a cagey back line from the Blue Raiders? Is it missed opportunities or missed time runs from the Monarchs? How do you look at that?
Yeah, it's as a coach, part of me was a little bit excited to see us actually being offside, because we've struggled to get in behind. Now, part of it, their backline stepped up well at those moments, and we just didn't time it properly, to be quite frank. But if you want to break it down and take the positives, then we're in moments that our midfield are connecting with our strikers to get in behind, and we haven't really had that in many games. And then obviously you want to get that timing right, and you certainly don't want to take 7 opportunities to get it right. So part of it's a positive, but it's a case of kind of dotting the I's and crossing the T's now to get that right. Because if you get it right, you're in behind in the last 20 meters of the game. So yeah, it's a good spy from your part, and it's certainly something that we spoke about.
Well, it's such a finesse thing too, both offensively and defensively, and such a razor-thin margin of error there too, isn't it?
It is, yeah. There's no doubt about it. But it's something that is just part of at those moments. I think we were maybe a little bit rushed, and we could maybe have went one more pass. But I don't take away from our forwards who want to get in behind at that moment, and it's always, as the forward went too early, or did our midfielder not recognise him soon enough? So it's never blame, it's just getting that timing right. And ironically, we've worked a lot on that topic specifically this week, was timing. So yeah, it's not one single thing. It's finding a way collectively, and that's what we spoke about, that it's not about our strikers scoring goals, it's about everyone. You know, from set plays, we're good enough to be scoring goals. From midfield, we're good enough to be scoring from range. So it's a team effort right now, quite frankly, to make it count now.
Off to Miami on Thursday for another Conference USA battle at Florida International. Tell us about the Panthers and what they present.
Yeah, well, they have a new coach. So anytime a program has a new coach, you have a lot of players who are eager to perform and to show what they can contribute. So that's something that we're mindful of. It's a good location. We go and play in a little bit warmer climates, hopefully not too warm. The travel, obviously, with COVID and stuff is a mini concern for us, but we'll do everything possible to keep that as safe as we possibly can. And it's a 1 o'clock game, so we're hoping that we get down there. Our flight time changed a little bit, which isn't great, but we'll get down there, get relaxed the night before, and be ready. So there will be a program, you know, as everyone is in our conference. They'll work hard, they'll compete, and we have to be better and make that dominance count.
Coach, it's all fun and games when the goals are scoring and the W's are piling up. When it's on the other end, you find out true character, not only from your coaching staff, but your team as well. How are they reacting? How are they as deep digging individuals from your vantage point?
Yeah, we had a pretty frank meeting on Saturday, and I think we put everything out on the table, both from the players' perspective and how we were feeling. And I think that's really important as a coach to have those tough conversations. And there was emotion because, I mean, this is the same team that were 10-4-4 last year. And, you know, a lot of the positions are filled by the same players. So it's a little bit frustrating for them. They're like, why is this happening now? Why are we not getting the results we did last year when we feel we're playing equally as well? So it's been a good weekend of reflection. And you're right, you know, character is born out of adversity. It's not when everything's going well. So we have to find those moments and see the characters now. And I'll be frank, some of our players have been outstanding this year. The performances from the likes of Emily Roberts and Edgy is as good as I've seen in any time and period I've played it. I've coached at ODU. So our players are doing their bit. But now it's more a mental thing. It's not so much about heart. We all have heart and they all love each other and they get on so well, and that's great. But maybe now it needs to be a little bit more pressing for each other to demand a little bit more. So yeah, character is absolutely what we need.
We're hoping for a little positivity as the Monarchs head to Miami to take on FIU on Thursday. Next home game for ODU women's soccer at the ODU Soccer Complex is Friday, March the 19th, when they welcome the Owls of Florida Atlantic. Coach, best of luck this week, and thank you for the time.
Thank you.
That's Angie Hine with the latest edition of In Hindsight here on Monarch Media.